So Jim Jones, he posts on Instagram, a Don and a Capo. When Fat Joe made Flow Joe, I never thought in a million years I would know Joe. Hashtag NYC.
Yeah, that's facts, man. That's facts. Jim Jones, at a certain point in his career, Jim Jones did not know if going from being Cameron's hype man was gonna, or his right-hand man, was gonna amount to anything. You know what I mean? When Jim Jones took all these guys in Harlem and housed them and they had a spot to kick it, he didn't really know if that was going to amount to everything. But when Jim Jones got that opportunity with Dipset and he got the opportunity to work with Koch, he took that opportunity and he ran with it. So I can totally see what Jones means here when he says that he actually he didn't know he would ever have the opportunity to stand right there with Fat Joe. Fat Joe's so iconic in the game. You know what I mean? He came out a few years before Jim Jones.
Definitely. And you got to think about the shoes that Cameron was walking in. I mean, the people in front of him and the people with him. I mean, he had Children of the Corn, Mace, Big L. and
rappers.
You know what I'm saying? And then in front of that, it was Biggie. You know what I'm saying? And the Locks. You know what I'm saying? So, like, you just somebody that don't even know the format yet. So to go from that to learning late and catching on, now you rocking with Fat Joe. It's a big accomplishment. Shout out to the Capo.
Yeah, man, Jim Jones. And he's got a lot of life left in him right now. He's got a run with Dice Peso. They're actually bringing back the ByrdGang. You know, we all know about the classic ByrdGang, from the Stack Bundles to the Max B's to the Mel Murders to the Nose. They had a help to the ByrdGang Shooter, you know what I mean? They had a whole lineup there. Jim Jones really put together a lot of talent, and he never stopped. I can vouch for that.
Definitely.
Jones never stopped, man, because he was actually out in Miami, Florida, putting in a bunch of work, creating a bunch of EPs, putting together Vamp Life, you know what I mean? Various endorsements through different marijuana businesses as well. Jimmy, I never got none of that pack, though. What's good, man? Hit your boy off with a little bit of that strong, you dig? But at the end of the day, to both those artists, just keep on working, man. Fat Joe, obviously iconic. Jim Jones made it so that he'll be remembered for a lifetime as well.
Yeah, I agree with that. And shout out Fat Joe. He just recently said all aspiring artists need a job. Yes, get the bag and then you could be on. Get the bag, then you could rap. That's the motto.
That's what's up, man. You hear it from Darren Bars, somebody actually co-signing that. Because a lot of people were gonna hate on that statement, bro.
That's a fact. A lot of people don't like the work, but they don't realize that this industry is getting up at 4 a.m. It is doing things that you don't want to do, things that a basic job requires you to do. So if you can't handle going to a basic job to get money, what makes you think you could be a rapper or any kind of entertainer for that? Because you're not on your time ever. No matter how glamorous rappers make it seem, they're not on their time. They're on somebody else's time because it's somebody else's money. Holla at your boy. Free game.